Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So last night was Vidbir 2022, the Ukrainian national selection whereby the winner gets to represent Ukraine at the Eurovision Song Contest this year. So hopefully if you've subscribed to my channel and you followed my channel, you will have watched previous videos whereby I've reacted and reviewed to the Ukraine songs, and the last one which I posted yesterday was my kind of personal top 8. Now, unfortunately, last night I had a friend's birthday, and apparently Eurovision or anything Eurovision related does not warrant a kind of get out of jail free card. Obviously, of course I wanted to go. I love my friend. But it just meant that I just was not available for any of the national finals last night. So I think the intention was to kind of wake up really early, and it is really early, to basically check out live as it could be what happened. It just wasn't possible. Like, obviously on social media I kind of follow a lot of Eurovision fans, and so as a result, like literally on the metro on the way home, I was just like flicking through Instagram and boom, this is the winner of Estonia, this is the winner of Lithuania, this is the winner of Latvia, this is the winner of Ukraine. And I think Ukraine's was one of the first one. And I was like, oh, well, that plan's gone out of the whatever the phrase is. So basically, I know who's won, Alina Pash. So I kind of thought this might happen. I kind of thought live it probably might get elevated. Moreover, it was performing last. It was a song that had meaning, and yeah. So what I just want to do this morning is just kind of check out some of kind of my personal favorites, just to see kind of how they performed. And then I don't know the breakdown of the results, so I'll have a look at the breakdown of the results, and then I will finish with checking out Alina Pash's song live last night. So let's check out some of these songs. Stefania. Oh, so they've not brought their kind of funky brown outfits from the music video. I'm a little disappointed with that. He's brought his pink hat though. That's made its way from the music video. Oh, the staging looks amazing. Those colours just pop. I always think if you've got rappers on the stage and it's the time that you don't rap, what do you do on the stage? There's been a lot of improvised movements. Like now. Do we think that wind instrument is live? No, but it doesn't matter. This was the part of the song I wasn't crazy about, these kind of rapping verses. I like how they do that in unison. Oh, is that his mum? It is, look. Oh, some lovely person called Sasha on one of my reaction videos said this was about Stefania as his mum, and she had no idea about this song, that the song was about her. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this song is good. Look at Jamala getting into it. It is high energy in the end. I don't mind them improvising now. Oh, it does end. Is that Tina Carroll? She is not aged. She's evidently just stayed in a time machine. Oh, this song does end so well. Ah, well done. That was a good start. I was a bit worried that I wouldn't be exactly dynamic in these reactions because I was tired, but that's woken me up. I liked that. I don't actually know where they've placed, so that must have placed quite high, right? So, my man, WellBoy, I love this song. Oh, I already love it. Bossy. There were some really good songs in Vidbir this year. Like, oh the colours on stage are just like. I miss the goose. I miss the dark from the music video. I love this song. That's the beautiful thing about watching national finals is you're introduced to so many songs you would not know if you just watched Eurovision. But also with that knowledge, you've got to know there are so many good songs that don't get to Eurovision. I really, really like whoever has choreographed this and just the general producer, the colours. I've just noticed the sunflowers in their outfits. This is so good. I love this. I'm just now wondering, watching this live, I think Kalush would do better at Eurovision. This could be a bit like Marmite. Like, I love it. And like I said, the colours are really popping on that stage. Those are some interesting moves. Don't know why I'm saying that. I can't sing or dance. Ah, WellBoy, you did it for me. I liked that. So much so, like that was a fast 3 minutes. Oh, I'm so interested to know where these songs placed. So far, Vidbir has not let me down on staging, and moreover, the production of these songs, so good. Right, Roxolana, let's see how you got on. You were my #1, girl, with Girlzzzz. Ah, look at the audience getting behind this one. That's cool. Wanna have fun, wanna cry. All your mind. Oh, I'm glad she's danced. Oh. Okay, look. I love my girl Roxolana, right? I profess this was my favourite song. It probably still is, and it will continue to be, studio version alone. Now, I am wondering, it is quite dark, that stage. Like I said, those previous 2 songs, the colours were popping. She's over-relied on that lighting in the background. I'm being critical because I'm trying to find out why this didn't win, because when I saw Alina Pash won last night, I wasn't surprised, but I kind of thought this might come through. I've just seen a glimpse of this choreography, and I'm not necessarily convinced she's giving it kind of that high energy that I would want from this song. Ultimately, and I've said this in other reaction videos, there has to be a trade-off. It is a live singing competition. You have to look after that vocal, and bad vocals are unforgivable. I don't know, I really, really didn't want to make a comparison between this song and Maruv Sirens. There are elements of this song that are similar, but you cast your mind back to Maruv and the performance she put on. Like, I was expecting something similar. I am a little bit underwhelmed. And what are we, a minute in? So a third in. I know what she's doing. She's standing there singing, doing a good vocal, but at the sacrifice, I think, of energy. And I just want energy in this song. So let's see if she can pick it up. Do you see what I mean? That choreography is a bit like air stewardess. Down here and that way, guys. The exits are here. Why can't she just hold the mic? That mic stand is really distracting. Okay, I'm glad she's away from the mic stand now. But we're halfway through the song. Right, it's picking up now with the choreo. I'm more interested. The stage is really dark. I like it when it does that. And then it goes back dark again. Do you see what I mean? The choreography just lacks energy. Oh, Roxolana, I love this song, and you're doing a great job, but I've just seen 2 performances that wowed me. I'm not wowed by the performance. I love this song though. Oh, that's a good visual in the background. The stage is dark, and I know obviously they've got the white outfits to kind of counteract that. I don't know what I was expecting, darling, but right. Okay, I need to check out these results because, yeah. Right, okay, so I've got the results in front of me. So Alina Pash, right, so she wins the jury. I'm not surprised by that. I have to see the performance. And she comes second in the televote with a total of 15. Wow. There was 1 point in it between her and Kalush Orchestra. That makes total sense to me. That performance was high energy. Like I said, I thought they were going to bring more ideas from the music video, but like, as I said, Roxolana was a little disappointing, and moreover, WellBoy, you either love it or you hate it. I think it divides people enough that it's not going to capture all the points. Kalush won the televote. I don't think people will be disappointed that Alina's won. I don't think it's going to be a kind of a Spain scenario where the public want Kalush, but the jury want Alina, and Alina goes. I think people would be happy. I mean, at the end of the day, she comes second, doesn't she, with the televote? Okay, and then yeah, Kalush comes first in the televote and third in the jury because my boy, WellBoy, he comes second with the jury, and then he comes third in the televote. So ultimately, it was just those 3, wasn't it? It was those 3. So Alina first, Kalush second, WellBoy third, and then where's my girl Roxolana? Right. So she was 4th. Okay, she was 4th. Okay, who was last? Demons. I'll have to check that one out later, see how that went down. Right, interesting. So there was 1 point in it between Alina and Kalush. Kalush won the televote, Alina won the jury. So I actually, without even realising it, did just watch the top 4. And actually, they were my personal top 4. All the other songs, I was like, oh, they're okay. But none of them, I thought any of the others would struggle. I wanted to see Demons live. I thought that might do something. Okay, well, let's check out Alina's performance then. Right, Alina Pash, let's see what you produced. Wow. I was critical of the first verse, but I did say you would be hooked in. Wow. See, that stage is dark, but it works. This is good. The staging. It's chorus. Touch my back, because I just had like goosebumps go up my back. This chorus. Okay, right. So, I mean, it's all out there on the internet, right? I I have said, my only critiques of this song were the first verse, where I feel it's not instantaneous enough. But I said that kind of vocal gymnastics at the beginning of the song would hook you in regardless. You'd allow that first 15, 20 seconds to see where it goes based on that first bit. But second of all, the spoken word, the thing that I referred to as rap, to which a more intelligent person told me is in fact spoken word. I looked at the camera because I was like, I still don't think I like this. What actually turns it around is at the end of this emotion. Like, obviously English is my first language, so I'm picking up everything she's saying, and everything she's saying I'm like, But actually the emotion that she is giving at the end of this, where she's going emotionally, you can forgive like the one or two ropey lyrics. You can forgive the fact that she's got this spoken word in her song, and not everyone loves it. Like I said, I don't really on the studio version. I'm not a lover of it. But if you're in those two camps and then you watch this and you see the emotion she's delivering, you almost kind of forget it. You I don't want to say forgive it, but it kind of makes sense. Well done, because I was about to pause it and say I still don't like it. Look at that. I can see why this has won the jury. They're awarding her for staging, vocals, song, staging. Wow, the projection of the images. This is Eurovision ready. This is Eurovision ready. They don't need to do anything else with this staging. I'm trying to work out how they're doing all of this. Oh, Alina, like, I'm surprised I didn't win the televote. Oh, look, hold on a minute. Oh, look at that. That meant something. She gave her heart and soul in that performance. She left it all on the stage. Everything was right. Everything was right. The staging massively elevated it. The outfits. It's just right. It was the best staging of the four that I saw. It was the one that you kind of sat there and thought, wow. Like with Kalush, like, I know it won the televote, but like it lacks in its ideas of the stage production compared to this. Like I said, I thought that they were going to bring more of the musical video or ideas from the musical video into their performance, but they didn't really. And there was a lot of kind of improvised movement around, but this was choreographed to perfection. Everything made sense and everything had a purpose. WellBoy was WellBoy. I love it. It probably wouldn't have been a good choice for Eurovision. And yeah, Roxolana, like, I mean, yeah, I'm a bit too scared to say anything more about that because, like, I really like the song. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to find out reasons why this is won. But I think even if those three were on point, I still think this probably would have won. Like, there is something extremely gripping about this. Okay, a lot of people were saying, like, Vidbir has, like, this year lacks quality and depth, and maybe Ukraine might not qualify. That's qualifying, right? That's straight into the final. You cannot not, like, acknowledge exactly what's happening in those 3 minutes. It's a masterpiece in so many different aspects. And that's me saying I don't particularly like the verse, and I particularly don't like the spoken word. Anyway, she doesn't need to change anything. She doesn't need to change the song. This doesn't need a revamp. Even, obviously, as I said, I don't really like the verse or the spoken word. The spoken word needs to stay with that emotion she delivers. It kind of now makes sense. And just keep the staging and keep the costumes, everything. This is Eurovision ready. Oh, I enjoyed that. Gutted I couldn't watch it live, but hey-ho, that's life. So those are my thoughts. Please let me know what you think. Please do comment below. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do click the notification button so you're informed if and when I post videos. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.